13-year-old boy sues UK parents for sending him to boarding school in Africa. You really see what I'm saying? One boy is suing his parents. Why will you sue your parents? You see the kind of things that they allow in these countries, these diaspora countries. You see the things that they allow. You see why we need to make our country better so that we can retain our culture, our tradition. Because in Nigeria, which son, which child would they sue his parents for sending him to boarding school? Because probably they want to train you, maybe because you are doing something wrong, and so they want to punish you and train you so that you have sense, so that you will not come and turn to princess, while your parents are watching and they are alive because you are in UK. A 13-year-old boy has filed a legal complaint against his parents in the UK, accusing them of abandoning him emotionally and physically by sending him to a boarding school in Africa against his will. Very funny. These children, it takes the grace of God to train them, because the way this country is going, the way the world is going, it takes the grace of God to really train up a child in the way of God in this country and in the world at large. The boy, whose identity is protected, he contacted the British consulate and a child welfare organization after his parents took him to Africa, enrolled him in school, and returned to the UK without him. According to his lawyers, the move was a stark and brutal act driven by parental consent over his potential involvement in gang activity in London. Okay, you see? Somebody is already joining bad gangs in London, and you think that his parents should not do active measures to make sure that he's curbed. So I know that I hope that it is a good boarding school that they took him to, because some boarding schools he will be able to even develop that gang thing that he wants to do in London that he didn't allow him to do. He might actually establish him here, establish it in Africa. So I hope that it is a good boarding school that they sent him to. Your parents are only looking out for you, so don't resent them or sue them. Suing your parents because of what? Claims the boy categorically denies. At a court hearing on Tuesday, November 26, the boy's legal team, led by Deirdre Fortrell Casey, argued that the boy is suffering emotionally and psychologically in his current environment. He would adapt. He will get used to it. Your parents are only helping you. They know you better than yourself. So they know the things that you are doing that probably they are not happy with it. So why would you sue your parents? Now wow, these children. He's suffering emotionally. Is he not? Did you not see his mates there? Are his mates not there? Are they suffering emotionally and psychologically? Did they have two heads? You get used to it. With time, you get used to it, and you'd accustom yourself to the activities of the school. They describe the food, tuition, and treatment at the school as inadequate. So you think that his parents will take him to a bad school? People are just saying all of this just to make sure that the boy has a case against his parents. Why? Why would they take him to a school that they will not treat him well? Why would any parent do that? Every parent wants the best for their child, except they are not the one that gave birth to him. If they are the ones that gave birth to him, why would you put your child in a school that you know that they will not treat your child very well? And then you left for the UK thinking that you left your child in the hands of good people. No parent will do that. So the lawyer should stop claiming all of this. They claim the relocation was done without warning or consultation and under the pretense of visiting a sick relative. The steps this boy, not yet 14, has taken to try and remedy the awful situation he finds himself in are extreme. Fortress stated, emphasizing that the boy feels humiliated and mocked by friends in the UK for what they call his deportation. Right? They are mocking you. Leave those ones alone. Very soon you will come back. It's not as if your parents are still not in UK. Once you are done with your school, how many years? You are 13 years. Probably it's for SS1 to SS3. And so for that 3 years, you study and you go back to meet your parents. Leave those friends that are mocking you. They want you to become bad like them, join bad gangs. And your parents are saying that, okay, they don't want their child to become this. And they thought that, okay, this is the right measure for them to take. And they took it. And so you're now suing your parents. These children. In contrast, the father's legal team, represented by Rebecca Focus, defended the decision as a legitimate exercise of parental responsibility. Yes, so they gave birth to you and they know what is best for you. They They cannot bring you into this world to suffer, except they are bad parents. Of course they are not. They are trying to make your life better. Eh? So don't resent them and say, oh, they deported you. Nobody deported you. You came to school in Nigeria so that you accustom yourself with the life in Nigeria. Abi. They argue that the boy had exhibited concerning behavior in the UK, including staying out late. You see, at 13 years old. 13 years old, staying out late, wearing expensive clothes, and possessing photos of knives on his phone. Do you see that? I hope they really monitor him well in that boarding school that they even put him in Africa. We don't know if it's Nigeria or where. We don't know. Because they didn't highlight it here. But really, they really need to monitor the boy. At 13 years old, you are staying out late. You are wearing expensive clothes. Where did you get the money from? As a 13-year-old, you possess photos of knives on your phone. Of course, your parents will be worried. They will be worried, and they have done what any parent would have done if the position was switched. Social workers have flagged this behavior as a challenge with instances of aggression and truancy. The parents had real concerns about where he was and who he was with. Focus said, adding that the school in Africa offered high-quality care and education in a structured environment free of risk present in the UK. The case has raised broader questions about parental authority versus children's rights. Mr. Justice Hayden, presiding over the case, acknowledged the restrictive measures placed on the boy in the UK, such as phone monitoring and their potential impact on his well-being. This thing that these UK people do, it's not even right at all. A child can sue his parents for what? How will you be suing your parents? No respect, nothing. I hope that this Africa that they brought him to, that 3 years or how many years he's going to spend in Nigeria, he learns his lesson and behaves well, because his parents must have realized their mistake and that, they have left him and he has become too wayward for them to handle, and they had to bring him down to Nigeria to help solve the situation. And I hope that they get the answer to their problems. Bernard Chukwuka says the boy needs careful training and disciples to grow as a responsible human being. Yes, so if not, who wants their child to be tout, to be gangster? Nobody wants their child to be that. Nobody wants to be labeled the child of a thief or the child of a killer, the son of a killer, and the father of a killer, the mother of a killer. Nobody wants to be associated with that. Farakoma says this boy needs serious flogging to reset his sentence. Now so, and I'm sure they will do that very well to him in the body school they took him to. Nathaniel Audrey says he needs serious flogging with horsewhip on his bare buttock. Now so, Obiora Izemba says, was Africa not the country? What of in Nigeria that is going to UK and abroad too? At least some people have grounded their children in the way of the Lord, grounded them well in our cultures and behavior. So it's not all child that will do that. Imagine a 13 years old going out and staying out late, having pictures of knife. You'll be worried as a parent now. So I think the parent has done the right thing, that they think it's better for them. So leave them alone. Now, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.